Great, so we've got our variables ready to go, and it's time to start manipulating some stuff and getting our AI to attack the player. So what we want to do is in our start method here, between our curly brackets, we're going to say agent is equal to get component nav mesh agent. There we go. And our semicolon, of course. And anim is equal to get component animator. And just like in our player, this is going to allow us to animate the player using, or animate the enemy using our code. And this is going to allow us, similar to our character controller, to move the player as we need to. What we then need to do is drop down into our update function. And we're going to add a conditional that says if attack, which is our Boolean value, that's going to determine if our character is attacking or not. We're going to say agent.setDestination. And we're going to set that equal to myDestination.position. And that myDestination value will be assigned a little bit later. And then underneath that, we're going to hit enter and say if vector3.distance. And this vector3.distance method determines the distance between 2 points in space. So we're going to say if distance between this.transform.position and my destination dot position is less than 3. That is, if we are within 3 units of our destination and our position, which in this case our destination will always be the player, we could say if can attack, then can attack equals false. And I'll show you why we're doing this can attack thing in a second. We're going to say anim.set trigger attack. And we're going to say start coroutine attack delay. And add our semicolon there. So now we're going to write this coroutine attack delay. That's real easy. All we're going to say is enumerator attack delay, open and close parentheses, and our brackets there. And we're going to say yield return new wait 4 seconds attack delay over, or I'm sorry, we'll leave it as attack delay there with our semicolon. And then we're going to say can attack is equal to true. So to briefly explain this, what this means is when we call this function, it's going to wait for the number of seconds specified by attack delay. In this case, that's 1 second. And then it's going to say can attack is true. And the reason we want to do that is because we don't want the enemy to, if it's attacking and it's close enough to attack, it'll be close enough to attack for a while. And if it can always just attack, then it's just going to constantly loop itself trying to start the attack. So by giving it this delay, we keep it from not being able to complete its full attack animation. Next, what we're going to do is add a couple of onTrigger enter methods, or onTrigger methods, I should say. So we're going to say void onTrigger enter. And in this, we're going to say if other.gameObject.tag equals to player, then attack equals true. So that means if the player enters our trigger, then we want to attack. And then we're going to say my destination is equal to other.gameObject.transform. So that's going to set this my destination transform to be the player's transform, which means that our agent is going to have only the player as its target to move to. Finally, we just need to go in and add our void onTrigger exit. And again, with that collider stuff. And we're going to just copy this chunk over. So highlight it all, press Control or Command C, and then click in between our brackets here and press Control or Command V. And then we're going to delete the my destination line and swap attack equals true to attack equals false. And now you'll find if you go test your scene and walk nearby your enemies, they'll start chasing after you and trying to attack you.